Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel this day. Thank you for coming here today. For those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. For those who have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. And then for those who are new here, welcome. There is food in the kitchen. You can serve yourself. Feel free. Feel free. And for those who are new here, and for those who are coming back again, thank you so much for coming back again. So you know where we put the food? Yeah, go grab Sam. Alright? Okay, so this day we're shooting from LA, Los Angeles. Los Angeles. No, I'm kidding. We're shooting from Brazil. Brazil. Yeah, in a state called Santa Catarina. So, before I embarrass myself, I'm going to tell you all about the weather because today we're having a good weather. It's normally not like this. It's not like today is sunny, as you can see. As you can see, there's some rays of sun over here. So yeah, so let me show you something before we continue. This particular plant had you see these animals over here. So these animals started eating the leaves on there was like, I'm teaching y'all agriculture. So there was, this animal started eating on some parts of this leaf, and right now it doesn't have leaves. They were really huge leaves. Right now there's no leaf, and they're still eating. I'm thinking of cutting the whole part this place so that we have a new plant, because this is not nice. Okay, let's cut it right now. So this is the part with weeds, with weed, with weed. We're gonna put it aside. I hope the plant will start growing again very nicely and very well. Yes. Oh, this is how big the leaves were looking on the other time. In fact, I think they were bigger. Anyway, that was a by the way. So before you continue, today there's sun, at least after such a long time. There was, last Saturday was really cold. In the morning there was fog everywhere. Is it fog or mist? You couldn't see clearly. There was fog. It was really cold. And I hadn't worn my sweater, and I left the house at around 7 a.m. in the morning. It was cold. You guys, it was really cold. And then during the week it's been raining. So I've been leaving the house at 7, getting wet on the way. Okay, there was an umbrella in the house. So I used it. I left it. Okay, I was using it, but it didn't help because it's a small umbrella. So by the time I was getting to school, my shoes were really wet. My my shoes were really wet. I had to like remove my shoes and stay barefoot. So I took the aerosol spray, the air freshener for the toilet, when no one was looking, and then I went and sprayed it inside my shoe. I sprayed it inside my shoe so that it wouldn't smell. When I removed my feet, and I said like that, like there were people there and they didn't know. They were not able to hear anything smell, because I was smart, cunning, amazing, extravagant with my plans. Yes. So that's basically it about the weather. So that was day one. The second day, no, the previous day I was also rained on. It always rains on me because I didn't have an umbrella before that day. So it was raining on me. I got wet again the second time. Now this time it was the first time. It's been really horrible weather. I love rain, but when I'm sleeping, like when it's at night, I don't like rain when I'm going somewhere. I don't like it at all. So it has been horrible weather for me. And yeah, that's basically it. So today we're gonna embarrass myself. We're gonna embarrass me, because I'm gonna open my heart to you guys. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you um, about my love story. About my love story. About my failed love story. About my failed love story. That sounds better, right? There's this girl like who likes saying that. Like if you guys are talking about something and she agrees, she'd be like, uh-huh, uh-huh. And so sometimes I find myself saying that, uh-huh, uh-huh, mm-hmm, uh-huh. So, we were talking about my failed love story, but this was after I finished high school. This is after I finished high school. There are some other ones. There is, or there are. How many are they? Like two. But uh, that's for another day. So we're gonna talk about this one for after I finished high school. So I finished high school, and then I finished high school in 2019. I'm young. Yes, I'm really young. Very young. Younger. So I finished high school in 2019. And then I in 2020 I was going home, and then while I was going home I met, this is around 2020 February, I met this girl. So I was like, "Hi." We knew each other because we were in the same primary school, but we never talked in primary school, never. But then if you ask me, I think in primary school I had like a crush on her. Not for long, but I think I did have a crush on her. It's called an infatuation. An infatuation on her or something. Yeah, but I never like told her we were in different classes, and I am still a very shy person. Up to now, I am a shy person. So I never told her about it. So we meet again after so many years because I finished primary. I finished primary in, in 2015, my primary school in 2015. So we meet in 2020, that's 5 years later. 4 and something years later. So we exchanged numbers because we knew each other from primary. And for some reason or the other, we exchanged numbers. I don't even know how that's possible because I'm a very shy person. Do you guys know when we used to have funkies in high school? I'll give you a brief about the funkies right now, but we can talk about it another day about the funkies in high school. So do you know I was in funkies in high school? I had, because I was in a boys' school. I was in Moi Forces Academy, Nairobi. So um, we used to have funkies at times. Though some of them used to be really boring because they called some few girls' schools, so it was really boring. And then it's few girls' schools, and not all the girls look like they wanted to be girls, so they're like, "Ugh." So you can talk. Everyone is beautiful. Everyone is good looking. Some have inner beauty, others have outward beauty, others have both inner and outward beauty, right? All right. Okay. So, yeah. So there were some of them were not interesting, but then there were some that were really interesting. So because I was in a boys' school and there's so much pressure in boys' school, like, hey, today we had a funky. Did you talk to any girl? Did you exchange their numbers? Where do they live? Uh, which school do they go to? They go to Kenya High. Aish. Oh, they go to Precious Blood. Aish. They go to Buru Girls. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Like different schools. That was really nice. Was it? I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, so there was so much pressure. So like you would go to a funky and you make sure you've talked to like two or three girls, the most beautiful that you can find that day, so that when you're asked by your friends later, you can be like,